What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? A mother and daughter are facing first-degree murder charges after the mother forced her 4-year-old granddaughter to drink alcohol as the mother of the child watched. According to Baton Rouge police, China Record died from acute alcohol poisoning. Investigators said the child's grandmother, Roxanne Record, forced the baby to drink a bottle of alcohol as the mother, Khadijah Record, 28, watched. They were both booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison on a charge of first-degree murder on April 22nd. Damn, Skippy, lock those animals up. Get them off the street. Society is a better place without them. What horrible human beings. There is nothing lower than a mother who gives life and takes that same life away. What horrible human beings. And I say human beings with caution. They got other words for those types. Oh, man. Here's where it gets double interesting. Fam, the sister of Khadijah and the daughter of Roxanne, Ebony, says that growing up, the mother physically, emotionally, and verbally abused her and her sister, Khadijah. Physically, emotionally, and verbally abused both of them. She said the reason why they never said anything, oh, and by the way, she also abused her grandchildren. And the reason why they never said anything because they were fearful of their mother. Not buying it. Ebony is 30 years old now. I think the reason they didn't report it, because they were numb to it. They were used to it. And they probably, like many people who come from abusive backgrounds, thought it was normal, thought that abuse was part of love. They thought that that was one of the traits of love, abuse. She did take responsibility and say that, we all failed her. We all failed China. Because, had I said something sooner, my niece would be alive. I concur. This is why I don't mind sticking my nose in so-called other folks' business. When I see children being misused, I will step up. Publicly or otherwise, I don't let it slide. Because I know what they do to those children is going to do to society. Because hurt people hurt people. Pressure busts a pipe. And they're going to let it out at some point. Whether they bring that torment and trauma and toxicity into a relationship with someone that's connected with me, or maybe they take that anger out one day, they're out, and they just decide to pull out a gun and shoot in a crowd. And then some kid who's a straight A student gets a bullet to the head. If you want to know the problem, fam, you see a kid who's way off track, go knock on the door. Go straight to the parents. It all starts at home. This Roxanne woman is a monster. She's responsible for at least 2 generations of trauma, at least 2. This is the mama. See, typically, if there's going to be abuse, maybe it's the mother that's abusing the child, and the child finds refuge with their grandmother. You don't know a whole lot of grandmothers who just beat the hell out of their children, their grandchildren. You know, maybe they got it wrong with their children, but by the time they have grandchildren, they figured it out. They're a lot more calmer, they're patient, they're more understanding, they're more experienced. When before a child even cries or experiences any type of anger or whatever, they can see it in their face and they can say, hey, baby, what's bothering you? They're a lot more patient, more understanding, more experienced, more soothing, kind of like grandma's hands. Y'all remember that song by Bill Withers? That was a powerful song. Teddy Riley remade it for Backstreet. No Diggity, he called it No Diggity. Yeah, that's a sample from Grandma's Hands. Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hands pick me up each time I fell. Grandma's hands, boy, they really came in handy, she said. Maddie, don't you whip that boy. What you want to spank him for? He didn't drop no apple core, but I don't have grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'll look for grandma's hands. Man, beautiful song. And then there's a part of that song where he talks about how his grandma would warn him not to play in the grass because there might be snakes in that grass, right? In this situation, grandma was the snake. That's cold-blooded, man. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, fam. I can't believe, like looking at these two, that anyone would lay up with those 2 booger bears. Yeah, straight up booger bears, man. That's cold, man. That's cold. That poor baby was just 4 years old, an innocent kid. And they say that the grandmother forced her to drink the alcohol because she suspected that she had drunk some of the alcohol. So that was her punishment, to make her drink it all. Now, what would make a 4-year-old drink some alcohol in the first place? So either the alcohol is just out, and no matter what it is, it could have been straight poison, and a 4-year-old probably would drink it if they thought it was something different. Maybe if they thought it was a soft drink or something like that, they'd probably drink it. But watching these two, it's quite plausible that the kid was given alcohol before. Man. R.I.P. China Record. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.